Well, hello again, and welcome to Jessic Biking. Right now I'm in the middle between builds, so taking a little bit of a breather. Back in early May, I came across an ALDI'S ad, and it had some the usual sales, but also had some bicycle merchandise, which I found to be rather appealing. First one I saw was a ceiling hoist for your bicycle, and I opened it up and looked at it and found it to be rather good quality. It was heavy gauge steel, so I figured, well, you know, this might be something to look at. The other thing I looked at was a bicycle tool kit. There's some parts that tools I don't have, and this is the particular kit that I got. It's about 16 pieces. It's put out by Bikemate. Now, there's also comparable style kits on Amazon called Bikemate, and they run about 40 some dollars. I got this for 19 bucks. Inside, first off, you have a rather good sturdy case that holds everything, and inside, let me get the shot down so that you can see it a lot better. Inside, it has a very good illustration manual. Shows you what the part is, the brief description of what the tool is and how to use it, and here it shows you how to use it in an applicable purpose. It comes in pretty good size illustration. Of course, I've been using this for about the last month and a half, and I guarantee I've been really putting it through the rigors. There's the Spanish side of it. First thing I've used was the tool chain. Now, this here, it feels good and solid. The first time I used it though, it kind of bent on me a little bit, and I tried to straighten it up. It's a little loose, but I guarantee you, this will do a little bit better here. This will do what this this is a bell, and my latest build I'm working on, which was the Victorian bike. I had to put on a stubborn chain, and that really was difficult. Well, this, as you can see, broke. But this came through like a champ. The only thing that I don't like about it as well, and of course you can do the modification, is when you're taking the chain out, the pin, you can actually see how far to bring it out to the edge so you don't get it completely out. This one here is fully covered, so I've adapted to where instead of putting it on the front, I put it on the back. That way I can see how far to bring my pin out before I go any further, because once the pin's out, it's very difficult to get back in. Like I said, this almost looks like the quality of, well, it may not be a quality of the park, but it looks like the design of a park. These here, I really like. They're cone wrenches, and you get two of them in there. And what I like about these, they're long, they give you good leverage, they're sturdy in your hand, because I got big hands, and they really, one thing I like about it over the bell is it has 13, 14, 15, and 16. And this is what I'm referring to. This here has been working for me pretty good for the last 5 years, but I kind of like these a little bit better because it has two exercises of metric. Now I've also had to use the 13 millimeter, and I've had to, before I had to take a 13 millimeter stubby and sand it down the edges to make it thinner so I could get in between the cone nut, the locking nut, and the cone itself. Like I said, there's 2 wrenches. They have 4 sizes, which I really like. This here is a combination bike tool, Allen wrenches, and screwdrivers. The Allen wrenches work great, but what I found trying to get a stubborn screw, there's no way for it to lock in a straight position, so therefore it's all over the place. So I really don't recommend the using the screwdriver, Phillips, or blade on this. I've used the tire levers, which are nice. They do a nice job. They got a little thicker feel than what I've used in the past. It has a bottom bracket for a 3-piece crank, which I haven't used yet. But the thing of it is, most of my bikes that I've gotten and kept or built are 1-piece cranks, so this would not come into any use anytime soon. I think I've only got 2 bikes where I've used actual 3-piece cranks. This here is a let me get it out. A freewheel wrench remover. Well, I tried using on the wheels I got and it didn't quite work out, so I had to resort to the one I bought from a local bike shop, Walmsley, and it works pretty good on most of the wheels that I've gotten so far. The chain whip I've used. If you never used one before, it's a little awkward at first trying to figure out how to use it, but it works pretty good. You know, it being not having to use one, like I said, most of my experiences have been taking off a chain freewheel assembly. I just sprayed the heck out with WD-40 and more or less it comes pretty loose. This here is also another 3-piece bracket along with the wrench. I've never had to use it yet, but I'll have it when the time comes. And then of course the good old reliable spoke wrench. You'd loosen or tighten your nipples to get your spokes in proper alignment. This here comes in handy. So basically that's about it. Like I said, I've used this for the last month and a half, and my final verdict is I'm very pleased with it. Like I said, I haven't had a chance to use a lot of the tools yet, but for 19 bucks, you can't beat it. Like I said, I've had to use these for some nasty, some very difficult cone on the front wheels. It came out due for a champ for me. The park tool, the hand tool, the chain tool, I mean, not the park. It looks like a park. It came through where, like I said before, this didn't quite fare as well. Like I said, these are a newer design by Bell. The ones I had before were a bar similar to this across here, and I've had some that held up really well, but you can't find them anymore, so I'm a little disappointed in this. So until next time, if you ever have a chance and you see an ALDI'S ad, don't be afraid to pick this up. Like I said, I've been rather pleased with it up there, and I think I've already got my money's worth so far. So until then, this is Michael from Jessic Biking saying have a good day. Bye.